Alright, so I've walked a little ways from camp, and as you can see, that sticks out like a sore thumb. See? That's not what I want. I want to have it completely camouflaged. Now I could go and buy another tarp and have 3 layers of protection and have a green or even a camouflage tarp. It wouldn't be a bad idea. Be a little extra money, but you know, it's a permanent shelter, so whatever. And I wouldn't need as much debris then. I'll have to see how much tarps cost. If I get there and they're half off, I'll buy a bunch. But if not, I'll just see how it goes. But you can definitely, it just sticks out like a sore thumb. I mean, the camera, it's interesting how the human perspective. I mean, it looks about like that, to my eyes. So from where I'm standing, I mean, I could probably walk over there. In fact, I might walk over there real quick just to show you how far away it is. I'm pretty disappointed at my forgetfulness. Unbelievable. Can't believe I did that. Crap. Oh well, what are you gonna do though? Because I didn't unpack my bag when I got home from my last trip. I just left everything in there, so I must have pulled out the bag line. I do have one bungee cord. Actually, I think this was Grant's. I'll have to get it to Nathan so I can get it back to him. Oh well. It happens. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll up the plastic and then stash it out here somewhere, probably under a log or something, so I don't have to trek it back to the car and it'll be out here when I get back out here. I don't want to leave it on here because one, the wind will blow it off since it's not secure, and two, the wow, brain fart. Oh, whatever. So looks like I owe myself a trip to Lowe's, so I'm gonna get plastic for the side, and also I'm gonna show you this. So one thing I'm thinking about doing is doing a firewood shelter, but I'm considering doing it right here and stretching it out. Well, basically having it connect to the end of the shelter here. Having it basically go from maybe here to the end and then stretching down. I'm thinking almost all the way to the log here. One, it'll be a nice back wall for wind reflection, but also I'll have firewood I'll be able to stack up. And the only thing that I worry about is this log here. I could probably just get the shovel and dig it out, and then dig out all this, and just have a piece of tarp or something basically drape over, and then, you know, and this will all be gone, and come all the way down to the log here and just run off the back. Then the whole back will be covered up. I could fill it in with the dirt and debris like I'm gonna do the back here, and then I'll have a side here and then a side back here. Then as the fire's going, the heat reflected will come in and dry the firewood in theory, and I'll have a secondary windbreak. So I get wind and protection from here, wind and protection from this side, wind and protection from here. If I build up behind the log somehow, maybe that might be a nice wind reflection. And then this will just be the entrance where I walk in. And it's all, you know, national forest. There is a camp just way over there, not very far, and people walk along this ridge line and go down to the river. So I want to make sure people don't see this. because I really don't have any faith that they won't come in and try to mess with it, as I've said before. So hopefully they won't see, and I could probably do something here. I could probably just, you know, brace a bunch of debris against the log here and just do like a skirt and kind of hide the camp. That might be an idea as well. Then Nathan, my buddy Nathan, has his tripod chair here, and then some other, just, you know, he had a tripod he made and some other stuff, which actually I should go pick up now. But he cooked on his pots, so I want to save all his material, so if he comes back out, he'll have everything ready for him. Because it'd just be a big douche move to trash his stuff, and I don't like being a douche. So cool. So far I like it. Happy with the shelter, happy with the project. I think I'm just gonna do a fire now, or start getting firewood, do a test burn in the fireplace. I'm very happy with this rock layout, I gotta tell you. That is sweet looking. I think I covered up in ash, but I took a photo of it. And I gotta roll up the plastic before I go home, stash it somewhere. And yeah, damn, I can't believe I didn't get long enough ties, and I forgot my bank line. Because I was hoping to cover this today. Start packing debris on here somehow. Oh well, there'll be another day. Not a game changer, just a slight delay in progress, but oh well, you know, it happens. I'm gonna wait to trim off those. So I guess I'll start collecting firewood. Well, anyway, I guess I'll end the video here. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. I look forward to your views. I look forward to your comments, your feedback, suggestions. You know, just, you know, like, hate, whatever. It's all good. You know, let's have it. Let's hear it. If you made shelters yourself, throw a link in the description. I'll go check it out. All right, guys. Take it easy. All right, so a bit of a confession, and I'm a bit of a dope, kind of an idiot. Not really, but I didn't even think about this until I was cooking bacon, which bacon brought me the answer, and that is, now they're plenty long enough. I can just go around the log now. I just turned them 24 inches. Why didn't I think of that before? Well, now I can go ahead and lash my shelter on and go back to work on the shelter behind me. Oh well. It's kind of funny really, but just, I was sitting here frying my bacon, I was waiting for it to cook, and I'm like, wait a minute. They clip together so perfectly, why not just clip two together? So now that they're 28 inches. No, cool. So we're back at work. We're back in business. Durr. Alrighty, so this is sort of what I'm going with. I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take a risk and leave the space blanket out here. Just using my Leatherman blast to trim off all the ends. I just try to make sure to turn the tab ends sticking out away so they don't cut into the tarp, because that would be bad. The tarp was, you get a big rip in it because of the ties. So I've got this one locked down. This one's already locked down, and I'm going to move on and do the rest. course, I'm not just dumping them on the ground. I'm taking my garbage out. Nice. Alrighty, so I'm just now getting to my last one here. And I was thinking about something while I was doing this. And I know someone's probably going to ask, well, you know, that's all well and good and all, but, you know, why don't you just make cordage? And, you know, you're right. I could have just probably made cordage. But the thing is I've never made cordage before. I've never made cordage before. And people who have made cordage have all said it's time consuming and kind of a pain in the ass. Not to mention, you know, doing this as I'm thinking about it, you know, anyone could come out here and do this. Anybody, even if you have like a no skill level, you could go to the store, buy some plastic, you know, pick up you know, one of these grabber space blankets from, you know, wherever outdoor store you happen to be by, or buy online, whichever works for you. Pick up some zip ties at Lowe's or wherever. If they have some at the dollar store, great, even better. Get them for probably a lot cheaper. If they even have them. So, you know, any guy can come out here and just do this with what I'm doing right now, with no skills. I wouldn't say that I was highly skilled, but here I am. So, you know, take that as what it were, as it is. It's food for thought. They seem pretty secure now. No trick knots, no fancy knots to tie. You know, I don't think these things will go, you know, bad or expire or rot off anytime soon. So this will be a base camp I can use for a while. I don't know when I'll get to sleep in it. I gotta finish the damn thing first. So, and I'm dropping everything. Alright. Well, let me get situated.